Hey everybody, my name is Gavin and I love horror. As you know, I love all things cool and collectible in the horror world, so it's been a while since I've done a horror unboxing. I love the NECA Ultimate line of figures, and I actually picked this figure up a few months ago and then just didn't unbox it. I just got lazy and it sat on a shelf for like 2 months, but today we are finally gonna be unboxing the NECA Ultimate Frankenstein's Monster. Yes, I said Frankenstein's monster because I know somebody in the comments will be like, actually, Dr. Frankenstein was the scientist. So yes, we're gonna be unboxing this, so hey, let's get into it. So with all the NECA Ultimate figures, it comes in this cool window box packaging. I love that they put the original poster for Frankenstein on the box. That is just a cool, classic poster that you could actually like cut this part off and like probably display this as it is. I like to collect a lot of the boxes, they're out of frame, but I collect the boxes just in case I ever have to like repackage them or something. But I love this absolutely cool packaging of the original Frankenstein poster art that really makes it pop, really makes you feel like you're buying a really nice piece of merchandise. On the back, of course, you've got the figure on display. Now, this is the color version. They did just recently release a black and white version to kind of coincide with how the movie was in black and white, but I couldn't resist this. I love me some color figures. We open it up here and you got it right there. Good old Frankie boy right there trying to get to reflect. He's got a couple different heads. He's got the different hands. He's got the handcuffs. And of course, those daisies. Over here, you can see the figure on full display as well. So presentation, as always, top notch by NECA. Really love what they do with these packaging. So let's go ahead and get this bad Frankie boy open. Okay, so we got him slid out there. Here he is. This figure is big. He's a tall one because of course Frankenstein's monster is very tall. You can see that little details are on the heads. You can see the daisies, the handcuffs, and the hands. So we're gonna go ahead and free him now from his plastic prison. No problem at all getting him out of his packaging. And this figure, this feels nice. This is nice. He's got that same kind of rubbery texture that all the figures kind of have. It's not cloth. It's got that nice rubbery clothing feel. Hey, let's see how the joints are. Real. Not as stiff as some of the figures that we've seen on this channel. But this is, he's got the arm articulation. He's got a little bit of knee articulation here. He's got a swivel on the, got a little swivel there so he can do the stanky leg. Or the Frankie leg. Okay, a little stiff trying to get it back there. I wouldn't expect Frankenstein to have a lot of articulation because he's basically just Frankenstein, but this is still really, really nice. A lot of detail on there. You can see he's got his hands up. They're playing his song. And even though he's color, it's only a faint color. He's not like bright green, like you might think he would be, which is nice. I'm glad he's not like super bright green like some of the caricatures and things like that, because he was a more muted kind of sickly gray as opposed to a full out green. So let's go ahead and see if we can pop some heads off here and see how hard that is. Okay, we're gonna pop these heads out, see how difficult they are. Difficult. Okay, head pops out, no problem. Let's go ahead and try, see how the head pops off. Fatality. Oh, okay. Head pops on just fine. That's kind of it. I like this face. It's kind of like it's putting on the Ritz face from Young Frankenstein. So that's a fun face that we've got there for Frankie boy. Not too bad. Let's see how the other head looks. Other head appears to be a little bit more battle damage. He's a little more worse for wear in this, it looks. No, pops out easy. So NECA definitely is making things a little easier getting these out. I know like some of those, if you watch some of the older videos with like the Sam from Trick or Treat especially, just had a nightmare getting that head on and off. Didn't make the popping noise that we like to hear, but still, that is on there pretty secure. Also, one thing I will notice is there is a little like line right here, which shows like where his head was like placed on. So that is some great attention to detail on this Frankenstein's monster figure. So we'll just leave that on there. Pop this back on. So we'll leave him with his scary roar face. Grr, arg. And now let's see how these hands go. Let's see how his hands swap out. Okay, hand popped out pretty easy. I'm actually gonna put these little flowers in the hand before trying to put it into it. So let's see how those fit. Pop this left hand off. Maybe he comes apart so easily because he is made up of so many different things. And there you go. He can give you a little, he can give you little flowers. He can take you to prom. A little corsage action going on there. So not bad. Not a bad figure at all. I like this as it falls out of his hand. So he will drop the flowers if he's not gripping them real tight. And then you also have these fun handcuffs. So if Frankie wants to get kinky. Okay, so I think to put the handcuffs on, you actually have to take the hands off and then put the handcuffs on his wrist. And then you put the hand back on, those back on there. That's actually very creative. That's actually super cool what they did there with the, so now he can't go anywhere. He has been arrested. He can't go anywhere. Frankenstein is stuck there. And so this is nice. I like this figure a lot. This is actually just a nice looking figure when you get really into the detail of it. I like this figure. So not a bad outing by NECA. Definitely one of the nicer figures that they've done. So I know they've got a whole line of more Universal monsters coming out. I know they've got a mummy announced. They've got the Wolfman announced. Where's my creature from the Black Lagoon? That's the real question. Where is my creature from the Black Lagoon? That's the one I want. But yeah, overall, Frankenstein, if you see it, either the black and white version or the color version, definitely a must pick up. This is a great figure. And if you collect anything Universal Monsters, if you collect anything horror, will definitely look great in your collection. So highly recommend this figure from the NECA Ultimate lines, Frankenstein's monster. But what do you think? Do you have any of the NECA Ultimate figures? Do you have a particular favorite? Are you more of a McFarlane guy? What do you collect? Let me know in the comments below. And do you have this Frankenstein figure? And how do you display it? In box, out of box? Do you have like a cool Universal Monsters display that you all have together? But let me know in the comments below what you collect and if you'll be picking up this figure. As always, I would greatly appreciate it if you would like this video, maybe leave a comment like I just asked you to, and of course subscribe to this channel. I would greatly appreciate that. We're in the season of Halloween. Halloween's only a few days away, so if I could get to 400 subscribers before Halloween, that'd be really neat for me. So do that. I'd greatly appreciate it. And until next time, hey, stay weird.